What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sag? Let's jump in really quick and see what messages need to come through for you at this time. What's going on for Sag? Happy birthday, Sag. There's some beautiful birds out here. Happy birthday, Sag. I hope that this season brings you nothing but good. All that is good and pleasant. Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel and smashing that thumbs up button. Okay, let's jump in. Don't forget about the giveaways that we're doing on all live stream for Sagittarius season. Make sure your notification bells are turned on for that, okay? All right, so we have lift off. So there's something taken off. So it says fast action, progress forward. The wait is over. There's some sort of progress forward with the situation. It does have a lot to do with the toxic masculinity. Okay, so there could be like a toxic masculine that is about to be putting on some sort of show. And it does, like, it's going to progress you forward, but it don't mean, let's see. Yeah, this person is coming towards you for reconciliation. Okay, so this person is coming towards you to, like, they're wanting to ignite some really fast changes here. Yeah, they're definitely wanting to bring about some fast changes, reconcile. So there could be a progression forward and a reconciliation, but Spirit is saying you can't ignore the red flags. So there are some red flags within this reconciliation that may get overlooked because because of that sexual desire, okay? And that may lead to so there's definitely some fast progression forward in some sort of reconciliation. The reconciliation is here. Like, the wait is over. No more waiting. The opportunity for reconciliation is here. Look, and then we got Bad Felicia. I am so done. Thank you. Next. It's almost like, yeah, swept up. And it's almost like somebody's reconciling and somebody's getting the boot. Somebody's reconciling and somebody's getting the boot. There are definitely some fast changes. The wait is over. Reconciliation is here. Yeah, second chance. There's definitely reconciliation is here. And there's something that you're leaving behind, like, and they're like, somebody's being left behind because a reconciliation is happening. Show me the blind spot. Okay, so we do have some resistance. There's definitely some sort of secret admirer that is, so someone has been suppressing their desires for reconciliation. Secret admirer. Yeah, this person is sad, lost. Like, this person is definitely reminiscent on the past. This is definitely reconciliation. This person is, like, recognizing, like, this person is now aware of the value of what was lost now, okay? And it was like, I don't think this person was expecting that to be their reality. All right, one more for the blind spot. One more for the blind spot, please. Withdrawal. See, I definitely feel like that in order for this reconciliation to happen, someone is withdrawing from one situation. They're resisting. Someone has been resisting coming towards you for reconciliation because there was the need to withdraw from another situation. And I do feel like that this person had turned their back on the idea of reconciliation and decided to cling to the thing that they need to say bye to. Because if you could see the way that it's like, the way that these cards are set up here, it's these two cards came out first, reconciliation, and then by Felicia. And then the blind spot is here. Somebody is resisting reconciliation, turning their back on whatever it is that they're suppressing here, this reconciliation, and looking at this situation that they know that they have to say goodbye to in order to have the fast changes within this connection here. That's what I'm getting. So I'm definitely getting that someone has been holding back reconciliation because they aren't really fully ready to say goodbye to, they're not ready to leave another situation. There's still feelings there. Excuse me, Spirit. What is the message of love for Sag here? Like, as it pertains with this situation, what is the message of love to help Sagittarius see what's going on? Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. And we have obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. So I feel like that I'm going to find out exactly where Sag is at here in a second. But I definitely feel like that Sagittarius is very obsessive about the reconciliation. Yeah. Because it definitely says that there's forgiveness needed. And people in this situation, they do have to get their financial world under control for sure. However, the Spirit is saying with the proper support in the proper space and time, this, whatever this friendship is, whatever this situation is, this reconciliation, because it says close friends, there is an opportunity for reconciliation here, but not before the proper steps are taken. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. Show me clear, concise messages. Can you please show me where Sagittarius is at? How does Sagittarius show up? What position does Sagittarius play in this situation here? The Knight of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So you're the one that is going, like, it looks like you're going towards this, like, I have to be honest with you, the Knight of Swords could possibly give me, you're determined to have something. And so that would, the Knight of Swords is definitely determined to have something. And that is this obsessive thoughts. It's like, so I do feel like that you are showing up in this situation as someone that is obsessive about wanting to have this reconciliation and wanting to kind of like have some sort of conversation, wanting to tell this person a piece of your mind. And I do feel like that plays into why this person is resistance as well. So show me who this is that's coming in for reconciliation. Because whoever's coming towards you with reconciliation, this person has to say bye to something or someone. This could be a Sagittarius, a Leo, an Aries, or a Scorpio, okay? With the Magician at the bottom of the deck, that is Gemini, Virgo energy. Who this person is that's coming towards you for reconciliation, this is definitely someone that has more resources than they let on. I do feel like that this is someone that leads with their passionate, adventurous-like energy, okay? I do feel like that this is someone that's guarded. I do feel like that they anticipate what it is that you have, like they do anticipate. And this isn't someone that expects you to deal with them with rainbows and unicorns. You know what I'm saying? Like this person fully anticipates having to, whoa, okay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this person is definitely seeing that you are guarded and defensive towards Like, this is someone that is expecting you to be guarded and defensive towards what it is that they're trying to manifest in this situation here. Yeah, they're definitely wanting to come and nurture on this connection, balance it out, have a renewal, reconcile this situation here. 9 of Cups, it would be their wish fulfillment. Okay, so what is this? So what is the bye, Felicia? How does this bye, Felicia, play into this? The King of Wands. The 6 of Swords. Someone is having to take grown-up, adult-like actions to walk away from, like, this bye, Felicia, how this shows up here. This could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be. For me as a reader, the King of Wands is Leo, Cancer energy. But it's like there is this energy of needing to leave a situation alone once and for all. But I do feel like that someone is having a hard time turning their back on that because they still view it as, like, you know, the King of Wands delegates roles. So there's still a role that this person can delegate to whoever this, like, whoever's rushing towards you. They still currently delegate roles to whatever this bye, Felicia energy is. And so I do feel like that this person is kind of not so keen, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this person, it's almost giving me the energy in due time. Will they be turning their back on that? But not before they figure out what reconciliation and forward movement looks like with you. That's the energy that I'm getting, because all of these court cards are looking in this direction. So this person is focused on returning and reconciling with this Knight of Swords. They're fully anticipating it. However, with the 6 of Swords here, they intend on moving away from that situation, okay? However, like I said, there's still some sort of benefit. What is the role that is currently being delegated over here inside of this bye, Felicia situation? The Hermit card. That could be Virgo. What is currently being delegated over there? The 4 of Swords. Rest, solitude, peace. So it looks like, if I could be honest with you, right now, this person, whatever they're delegating, it is to keep the peace. It's like they're trying to depart from that amicably. Yeah, this person is trying to be diplomatic. They're trying to depart from that amicably. What does that look like? The Emperor. Whoever this bye, Felicia energy is, they could be older. This person could have a resource, even if the resource is only wisdom, stability. So before we continue to look at that, like, whatever this person is doing, they're doing it for the betterment of, like, they may not want to do it, but it's the best choice for their empire. So whatever this person is trying to build, they have to be methodical and strategic about piecing out, about leaving this situation behind. It's like leaving and not caring. Thank you, next. This person, there's something about this person, if they just completely turn their back on it, it does have an effect on their stability. It does have some sort of effect on their stability. It would not be a wise decision just to up and close that out for one reason or another. Now, let's get over here to this Knight of Wands energy, because this is the energy that's coming towards you with for reconciliation, okay? And they're coming toward, like, the wait is over. Yeah, they're coming towards you for traditional relationship. They're coming towards you. Yeah, the King of Swords, the Ace of Cups. It's like this person is going to be communicating with you that they've made some sort of head over heart decision. They've been holding this back for quite some time, but this person they're sure that they want to give this another go. This person has done some thinking. With this repression, with this secret admirer, kind of like holding back. This person has been doing some thinking, and they are wanting the Ace of Cups. They're wanting to move forward. They're wanting a commitment, a structure within this situation over here. But this person is trying to be logical as they go after this Ace of Cups this time around, because there's something that they're leaving behind that has the potential to throw off their stability. What does this Hierophant energy look like for Sag? The Six of Pentacles, equal reciprocity, equal give and take. This is someone that wish fulfillment. This is someone that wants to match, like they want to, they like what you pour into it. They do want to pour into this situation equally. They want to reconcile. They want to nurture this connection. It looks like wish fulfillment. It looks like renewal. It looks like a balanced home life. It looks romantic. So what actions is this person taking to detach from this? What actions is this person currently taking to detach? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. What actions is this person currently taking to detach from this by Felicia energy? The Ten of Swords. Oh, they're taking action. They're taking action to detach over there. It's just a matter of time. It is just a matter of time. Yeah, patience. Look, Sagittarius energy. Patience, for sure. It's just a matter of time. I also feel like that this person is going to have to do some sort of healing here. What does Sag need to be focused on as this is coming together? What does Sag need to be focused on? Damn, the Judgment. Focus on what it is that you truly want. Focus on doing your self-care. Focus on balancing your checkbooks. Focus on making sure that you don't have any excess baggage, and make sure that you're absolutely sure that this is what you want. And that's the truth. Because it's coming. Dang, because it's coming. What is the very next thing that Sag can expect from this person? What is the very next thing that Sagittarius can expect from this person? Dang, the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like the very next thing that you can expect from this person is happiness, harmony, union. But I do feel like that there is some sort of financial issue that does have to be addressed within this connection that is under the surface, okay? Like there's some sort of financial insecurity because somebody is leaving behind something that has the potential to affect their stability. How does that situation affect their stability? The Chariot. Some of y'all has something to do with a car, the Strength card. This person, how does it, like, how does it have the ability to affect their stability? This person can kind of like throw some of their goals off track. They could stop forward movement for this person. Like I said, some of you all, this person could hold back they could hold back movement literally because they could take the car, or you know what I'm saying? Like they take the house. A lot of major arcanas over here with this by Felicia energy. So this person that is wanting to take action towards reconciliation with you, this person is in a major karmic cycle. They're in a karmic lesson about higher vibrating masculine energy. I'm not saying that this is a masculine, but the lesson that this person is having to learn through this by Felicia is masculine energy, the Hermit, the Emperor, and the Chariot. And even though the Chariot is Cancerian energy, it's action based, and anything action is masculine energy. This person is learning the value of high vibrational masculine energy, because I do feel like that this person found themselves in a very toxic karmic cycle because of low vibrational masculine energy. This video is going to cut off because I'm running out of space, but I'll delete some videos and come back to close it up so that we can get an expression from the major arcanas, which is Scorpio, Virgo, Aries, Cancer, and Taurus. Those are the major arcanas that I want to pour messages from here in this reading, okay? But it is going to be done in a second portion. Hopefully you won't notice it, okay? All right, we still ain't got nothing but 11 minutes, so let's hurry up and not take too long. So, the first major arcana that came out here to the board was the Hermit, then the Emperor, and then we had Taurus, and then we had Cancer, and then we had Scorpio. So let's see, Spirit, what is it that my Sagittarian collective needs to know if this is a Virgo for them? What are the messages? Just 3 cards, Spirit. What is it that my Sagittarian collective needs to know if this is a Virgo? We have the World card, the Temperance card, and the Ace of Wands. I do feel like that there is something that is closing out. So that it's like, I don't know. There's something about the High Priestess here. Temperance to the Ace of Wands. There is some sort of passionate new spark that is coming, but it is a matter like it is going to require temperance. Like it's going to require a little of this and a little of that. And most importantly, it is going to require patience. I do feel like that there is a new opportunity coming in with you. I'm just not sure that it's coming in with the Virgo, if I could be honest with you. I feel like that if there's anything with the Virgo, I do feel like that it's more passion based. Yeah, I feel like that it's more passion based, okay? If anything is going to develop within that connection, it is something that's going to take time because there's a lack of closure, or there's a need to gather closure and allow for healing to go in so that they can celebrate this next cycle. So if this is a Virgo, there is some sort of healing that needs to take place at the end of a cycle in order for the passion to really be able to get you anywhere. If this is an Aries, what is it that my Sagittarian collective needs to know if this is an Aries, Spirit? So we have the 5 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. If this is an Aries, I feel like that there's a silver lining to be found within this situation. In order to acquire this 10 of Cups, it is something that is going to start out small. And Spirit is saying that you're going to have to get out of your head and stop thinking about the worst case scenario when it comes to this partnership. There is a silver lining to be found, but it does require you to be willing to start small and rebuild this thing from the ground up. Like you're not starting from scratch, but you're definitely starting, like you're re-leveling your foundation here, okay? If this is a Cancer, what does my Sagittarian collective need to know if this is a Cancer? So if this is a Cancer, we do have the Devil card, the 8 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. If this is a Cancer, before you all can move forward, there's a major addiction, okay? This is like the 8 of Swords is the minor arcana to the Devil card. And they're both coming out for this Cancerian energy. Now, Cancer and Capricorn is on the same axis. So there could be some sort of karmic energy that needs to be balanced out within this situation before the connection can move forward. But as for right now, Spirit is saying that what you need to know as it pertains to this Cancer is that in order for you to see progress forward, in order for you all to get out of some sort of self-imposed imprisonment, it is in your best interest to detach from this situation, go within, do some healing, do some resting, balancing out of your own checkbook. So making sure that you're not putting out more than you're receiving is your best case scenario when it comes to this Cancerian energy. Because there's a major low vibrational bond there that is stunting your abundance, period. Okay. Let's see if this is a Taurus. What does Sag need to know if this is a Taurus? If this is a Taurus, you need to know the King of Wands, the Fool card, and the Seven of Pentacles. I do feel like that it is time to take a leap of faith, take actions, like take bold, courageous actions on making a leap of faith. I do want you to, like, don't take this leap of faith expecting immediate gratifications or immediate results for your efforts. This is something that will pay off in the long run, and it does have long-term sustainability to it. But it does require you to embark on this with an adventurous mindset and understand that in due time, you will reap all that is yours. All that is good and pleasant will multiply very soon within this situation, but it does require you to take a leap of faith, take action with valiant courage into this new beginning. You will reap a harvest. If this, let's see, what does Sagittarius need to know? If this is a Scorpio spirit, if this is a Scorpio, what is it that you need Sag to know? We have the High Priestess, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Don't overextend yourself in this situation. Spirit is saying that you already know, based off of your own experiences, the weight of repressing your emotions. You know the weight of repressing your emotions, and you know the amount of self-care that it required from you in order to get to the place where you were able to look at those repressed emotions without shame, guilt, or remorse. And I feel like that Spirit is saying that this situation does call for grace and mercy, like extend grace. It requires grace. Extend the olive, extend the same environment in which you know that you needed when you were facing this situation. Because the Queen of Pentacles, it really does speak about self-care. So I do feel like that you're needing to do some self-care, that because you yourself have been repressing your emotions and desires as well. And when we repress things, it's like when you hold on to something for so long, it exhausts your muscles, and it needs to be recuperated. Ice bath, resting and relaxing, right? To recuperate it. So after an extended period of time of repressing your emotions, you're being told to embrace some sort of recovery, some sort of self-care, so that you can show up inside of this situation without allowing bitterness to be your main resource. Okay. All right, Spirit, close this out. Close this message out for my Sagittarian 9th House Collective. So we have 5, 5, 5, 5. So 55, 55. And it says clarity. And this is definitely my Ace of Swords in this reading. So this was definitely a personal reading for someone. And Spirit is saying you aren't a victim of circumstances. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you're willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you're accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. And then we have 1919 cycles. I told you someone is having to close out some cycles. There's a karmic cycle that someone is having to clear out. And that is creating some delays, or that has been the thing that has been stagnating this. All right, Sagittarius, I love you and thank you all so much for supporting the channel. And I'll catch you on the next one.